During the COVID-19 pandemic, I've done a lot more outdoor gigs, both busking and working for charities, both in hospitals and doing things like sort of little villages and village halls, that sort of thing. So it's all socially distanced. Now, for some of those locations, I've had to use the battery pack that I bought to run my amplifier. Now, I have this pack here. It's this thing here. And the model number is HP200, but it has absolutely no company decal on it at all. But it got really good reviews, so I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And it's fantastic. It'll power this amplifier for about 6 hours. That's a lot. It's about 200 watts maximum. My amp is only 47 watts, so this is working comfortably within its capabilities. Now, what I'll do is just plug the amplifier in here. And it's a pretty clean signal level. So, I have my iPhone here, which has got some backing tracks on it. I use iReal Pro. So basically what I do is I have to plug it into the amplifier using a lightning to headphone converter. So you plug that in the bottom there, and this one end and the lightning connector in the other end. And then hopefully it'll work. Now, I've had one or two problems with this. As you can see, that particular connector that I've got here has got a bit of heat shrinkable plastic on it because it started to fall to bits. So I thought, well, I'll just glue it all together. Yeah. And now I've got my backing tracks. And it's fine as long as the phone has enough battery. But of course, if you're going to be playing for a long time, you might invest in one of these. It's got a lightning connector one end, which goes into your phone, a lightning connector and a headphone, so that you can actually charge the phone at the same time as you're playing it. And this battery pack has got a few of these USB plugs in it. So I could do that. I could just plug this in here and do the same thing with my phone here. Okay, a few little bit of processor noise. Now, a very unexpected problem happened with this. Yes, the phone is quite happy to charge, but if I just take away the drums and the bass and just play the keyboard on its own, you'll hear that the tuning of that keyboard varies. Really? It sort of wavers around, and it's just a right nuisance. And I thought my guitar was out of tune, but it wasn't. It was this thing. So my guess, and I don't really know how the circuit, well, I don't know how the circuit works in this, but presumably there is some sort of circuitry that enables this to essentially share this with the audio, and therefore there's a bit of processing involved. So this doesn't work. So cue this. Now this is the B310 Pro, and it's a Bluetooth transmitter and receiver. You can see the link to this in the description box below, and it has basically solved every single problem I've had with this in a stroke. So I'm just going to plug it in. As you can see, it's on already. It does have a battery in it so that you can use it just without power. So I'm just going to plug this in now. Plug that in the back here. Silence. Now, completely wireless now because it's Bluetooth. And I can also, because I've got a physical separation between the phone and the Bluetooth receiver, because it's just airwaves, I can charge the phone with absolutely no interference through the amplifier at all. It has completely and utterly solved every single problem in a stroke. Happy busking. How nice.